Yo, unrelated bit at the start, but man, I am so annoyed at the fact that I'm having to re-record this video because the recording had my screen all kinds of messed up. Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, I just got a quick little PSA for you guys about some known issues, some that have been fixed, some that are currently ongoing, that we're going to take a look at here over in NGS. But before we jump into that, if you're new here, as always, my name is Chrono. I primarily cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we're going towards that 10K mark, hopefully, by the end of this year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, so here we are over on the NGS site, ngs.pso2.com, where you can gather all this information for yourself. You're probably thinking, why are you bother making a video about this stuff? People can read about it on their own. You're absolutely right, but I get people who ask me about upcoming things that are happening in game that are even in my alliance. It means they don't even watch my videos in some cases. So yeah, not everyone goes to these sites and checks out this information. So it's a good place for it to be. You're probably thinking, well, why are you making this video if people don't watch it? Well, some of you guys do. So that, and you've always got to make a living. Either way, we've got some known issues, some that have been fixed, some that are currently ongoing, but I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase here really quick. There's some people have asked for me to include things like timestamps, as well as like TLDRs very quickly, very early on in these videos. I'm going to be very blunt and honest with you. That is the worst thing you can do as a YouTuber. While it's beneficial for the audience, it is the worst thing for your own videos themselves. So while I'm going to start doing things like that, if you know YouTubers that already do that, definitely like their videos, definitely sub to their channels. They are basically going out of their way to hurt themselves to help you. And on my perspective, I'd appreciate a like on the video if they do have things like that. It's an extra step to have to go in, timestamp out, figure all that stuff out and add that in. It's not super difficult. And honestly, if anyone in the comments does it themselves, I'll just include and move it up. So if that does happen, I'll keep an eye out for it, but I'll do my best to start doing this here for you guys today. As far as the TLDR, we're just covering these known issues. Essentially, the lag in Nameless City has technically been fixed, as well as there is a bug currently going on with the 100 million experience ticket for hitting level 20 in NGS. We're gonna go over the Nameless one first, which I didn't actually have to click on. I can just go over here. So Nameless City had some issues with some pretty terrible lag after the maintenance. This primarily affected public rooms, and it affected cross ship rooms. So if you were playing on the same ship, like turned off cross ship, you didn't have this problem. It also didn't affect rooms that were passworded, we learned. So if you were playing, like say with myself or with Skulls, when we created a passworded room for our community, it never really lagged at all. We actually had a great time. We were farming, and I mean, honestly, you don't need a ton of people to farm Nameless City. We were in groups anywhere between 9 to 20 to 22 overall across both of our streams. So we had a really great time farming. It wasn't too big of a deal there. So in case you happen to catch someone like Caro, maybe Crit farming Nameless, you guys are more than welcome to join them if they are doing a cross-ship passworded room. However, they're saying this has since been fixed. So as long as it has been fixed, you guys should be good to go. Let me know if you guys are still experiencing some lag, because I didn't remember hearing some people talk about them still getting some lag yesterday, and this was supposed to have been fixed as of yesterday morning. We also have an issue with the 100 million experience ticket. So it looks like people hitting level 20 after this maintenance have not been getting this ticket. This is a bug. I was actually really weirded out by this when I first saw it, because I was like, wait, hold on. This says the 29th and you're saying after maintenance on the 28th, we can't get this ticket anymore. That's way too late. What are you doing? Well, it's because it was a bug. It's not intentional. So for those of you guys who are early on, who are leveling up and hit this point, like, oh, where's my 100 million experience ticket? It's a bug. They're aware of it. You will get it. Don't worry too much about that. And honestly, don't use it immediately anyway. The story is not that difficult, and it's a lot more fun when you actually get to fight the enemies that you're going against instead of just one-shotting them. Maybe you enjoy that. Maybe that's fun for you. If you're that person, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to wait a little while longer to do that. But honestly, fighting some of these bosses, they're not super difficult in the first place, but actually getting to fight them is pretty fun in my opinion. So I wouldn't use this anyway. I would save this for like a second class you're leveling, maybe for a future class that's coming down the line. Maybe if you need like emergency X cubes or something like that at some point in time, that's useful for there. But totally fine. You're going to be able to get a hold of this regardless of that situation itself. And that's basically all you need to know about current known issues. If that's all you're here for, feel free to go ahead and bow out. Like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more. As always, thanks to channel members. You guys are fantastic, and I appreciate every single one of you. And our question for today's video, for those of you guys who watched all the way to the end, we basically do a question at the end of the video for you guys to sound off in the comments and have a little bit of a dialogue. Today's question is actually, how many guys out there are .hack fans? If you are, who's your favorite character? And maybe you don't have a favorite character, maybe just like an individual class. Myself, I am a very, very big .hack fan, and I'm finding that there's a lot of people in my community that are .hack fans that we've never really talked about it. It's kind of funny because Skulls and we kind of bonded over .hack at the very beginning of our friendship, which turned into a relationship, of course. But yeah, like it was just something that we bonded over that we didn't realize that anyone else would even like in the first place. So .hack is awesome. I enjoy it quite a bit, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that one of these days we see something new with .hack. Anyway, thanks for watching all the end. Take care, my friends. Peace out.